Welcome back to the channel, everyone. Today we are back covering some reactions from a recent premiere, and the movie is 𝙋𝙀𝙀. I've been thoroughly excited for this, and I'm sure you have as well. And if this is your first time here, please do me a favor, like the video, subscribe, and click the bell. It would help out the channel a ton, and it would be greatly appreciated. But yeah, we've done reactions on this channel to, I think, 2 trailers for this movie, and I'm thoroughly looking forward to it. Bong Joon-ho is a director that I absolutely adore, and anytime he has a movie coming up, I'm going to be extremely excited. But the second I heard the concept, and obviously knowing who's in the cast, behind the camera, everything, it just seems like it's a great recipe for something that'll be special, and hopefully it does reach those expectations. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and get into it because we have quite a bit of reactions to cover. It just premiered and people have been getting press screenings, so we've got quite a few reactions to cover. So yeah, this first one we have comes from Zach saying 𝙋𝙀𝙀 is a fantastic return by Bong Joon-ho, whom poses the inevitable question of morality through this spectacular sci-fi epic. It's bizarre, beautiful, and darkly hilarious in true Bong style. Robert Pattinson continues to be one of the most exciting actors around, with an incredible duo lead performance, while Mark Ruffalo and Toni Collette steal every scene. Film of the year so far. So already we're starting off on a high note. Someone saying this is their favorite movie of the year so far, which, yeah, you know, we're pretty light in the year, but we've had some solid hitters, and you know, that's great to hear. Hopefully we do get in a better swing where, you know, it does seem like from March and on, it's going to be pretty hefty of a year. But yeah, that was great to hear. But this next one comes from Eric Davis saying Bong Joon-ho's 𝙋𝙀𝙀 is an absolute riot, and Robert Pattinson further proves why he is one of the best, most versatile actors working today. The first half is tremendous, funny, violent, endearing, and then it settles into something more powerful and timely in classic director Bong fashion. Entire cast is aces. Mark Ruffalo is especially entertaining. A definite recommend, especially fans of big, smart, nutty sci-fi. That was amazing to hear. And obviously with someone like Bong Joon-ho at the helm, I do expect something more deeper, much more satirical, but also with something to say, maybe some commentary or metaphorical reflections of today's society or climate. I do expect some things like that, because this isn't some one-trick pony or some surface level person we're talking about here. Bong Joon-ho has delivered some of the most thought-provoking pieces of the last couple decades, and yeah, I wouldn't expect this to be the most straight, streamlined sci-fi movie, which has me very excited. But this next one comes from Andrew saying 𝙋𝙀𝙀 is equal parts sci-fi drama and political satire. Bong Joon-ho's sense of humor is both subtle and brash when needed, even evoking Paul Verhoeven at times, a la Starship Troopers. This allows Robert Pattinson to deliver a crazy, subversive, and hilarious dual performance. That was great to hear. I love hearing the Robert Pattinson praise. He is someone that has been, you know, kind of on the hype train since kind of like The Lighthouse and The Batman, that duo that really sent him. But I loved him in Good Time, and I'm glad he's not really looked at as the Twilight boy anymore. But yeah, this next one comes from John Nguyen saying Robert Pattinson is a blast to see playing different characters in 𝙋𝙀𝙀. However, I felt it was a lost opportunity focusing the third act on the otherworldly threats instead of seeing the drama of Mickey's play out. I think it would have worked better as a series. So this one is a lot more mixed, but clearly still positive, which is always great to hear. We love us some honesty. But yeah, this next one that we have comes from Jermaine Lucier saying, I really liked most of 𝙋𝙀𝙀. Robert Pattinson and Bong Joon-ho together in this sci-fi world works great, but the movie pivots to having very familiar and obvious political parallels that undercut much of that, making it feel too real to be as fun as it wants to be. I guess I could see where someone may come from in this vein, where they're having fun and it's such a blast and this world is amazing, that when it does dig deeper, they might have an issue with that instead of leaning more into those elements that were possibly working for them more. And yeah, it seems like they still really liked it though, which is a great thing, but they're just, not as high on it as some of the previous people. But this next one comes from Emily Murray saying, director Bong Joon-ho follows up Parasite with the zany Mickey 17, a thrilling, unexpected sci-fi drama which feels incredibly urgent in today's world. You'll instantly fall for Robert Pattinson's brilliant performance, with Mark Ruffalo's sleazy politician being a highlight too. Love the Mark Ruffalo love as well. He's phenomenal. And in these kinds of roles, with Poor Things having just being recently kind of in the zeitgeist, Mark Ruffalo just kills it when he's allowed to, be over the top and let loose. And it seems like this is no exception, and he's no different in this one. But this next one comes from Will Landman saying, Mickey 17, Bong Joon-ho really doesn't miss. A vicious commentary on the state of things in the world. The lengths we will go to survive in a capitalist existence will have you signing up to be an expendable. Mark Ruffalo is on fire in this. An even bigger and wild performance from him after Poor Things. You will fall in love with Pattinson's voice as Mickey 17. He's going freak mode in live action. 𝙎𝙬𝙚 in space. What more could you ask for? Can't wait to see this again in IMAX. Now, when we do think of recent Bong Joon-ho projects, people like to bring up the obvious Parasites, but also 𝙎𝙬𝙚, which is a specific tone and a specific vision and flavor that some people that really dig Bong Joon-ho's work weren't too high on. So I'm really interested to see how more of the broad audience receives this movie. But yeah, they seem to love it, and we're going to move on. This next one comes from Liam saying, Mickey 17 is a chaotically charismatic, thought-provoking cautionary tale. Pattinson gets truly lost in this role, plus Ruffalo steals every scene. I wish it was coded in more traditional darkness, less black comedy. Nonetheless, it left me with a new point of view on humanity and morality. That's so great to hear. And yeah, they seem to really be with the message and really enjoyed it. But we're going to move on to this next one from Rachel Leishman saying, Mickey 17 is weird, twisted, and what I love about Bong Joon-ho's work. Truly some of the most out there storytelling there is, but it is a hard-hitting look at colonization, consumerism, and more. Plus, you can never have too many Robert Pattinsons. Love that phrase at the end, because it's exactly how I feel about the movie Moon, if you've ever seen it. When you have an actor that's just charming, charismatic, and just infectious, you can't get enough of them. More is always better. But this next one that we have comes from 𝙎𝙬𝙚𝙚 or Colangelo. I'm sorry if I'm mispronouncing that, but they said, Bong Joon-ho has crafted another masterpiece with Mickey 17, a deeply heartfelt and uncomfortably funny musing on capitalism, colonization, and corruption with a sublime cast. It's a perfect film for our time and director Bong's best English language film yet. That seemed very specific. In that last part, seems like that person definitely still most likely prefers Parasite, which is okay. But yeah, seems like another person that really enjoyed this movie, and it's only making me more excited for it. We're gonna cover a couple more and then wrap this up. So this next one that we have comes from Mia. I'm sorry if I'm mispronouncing that. They said Mickey 17 is a perfect blend between Snowpiercer and 𝙎𝙬𝙚, another weird and highly original picture from master Bong Joon-ho. Robert Pattinson solidifies again as one of our most interesting actors. Mark Ruffalo steals every scene, but Naomi Ackie is the real standout. cinema. That's another person praising Mark Ruffalo, but this person actually put some light on Naomi Ackie's performance, which I'm grateful to hear. She looks like she's gonna be having a blast in this movie as well, just from the trailers alone, and I hope that is the case, and it sounds like she definitely delivered. But everyone's saying Mark Ruffalo steals every scene in the movie, which makes me way more excited to see what he does in here. And we're gonna cover this last one coming from Pop Culture, saying humorous, surrealist, and incredibly smart, Bong Joon-ho's Mickey 17 is a colorful commentary on classism, human nature, and the cult of personality. Robert Pattinson masterfully transforms into Mickey's split personalities with charisma and ease, and I hope this movie easily pleases me, because I'm thoroughly excited for it, and hopefully you are as well. Tell me your thoughts in the comments below. As always, what did you think about all these reactions? How excited are you for Mickey 17? Do you love Bong Joon-ho's work? Anything related to this, please feel free to drop in the comments below, because I love discussing with you guys. And if you made it this far and you haven't, please like the video if you did enjoy it, subscribe, and click that bell if you haven't. It would be greatly appreciated. It's completely free, and yeah, it helps us out a lot at this channel. But other than that, it's been your boy 𝙎𝙬𝙚𝙁𝙚, and hopefully I see you all in the next one.